Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome you all to learn Chinese language with Chinese language made easy. I'm Muhammad Shahid, and today we will learn numbers from 20 to 100. Okay. So numbers in Chinese language, as I mentioned in my previous lecture when we were learning numbers from 0 to 20, that was 数字 okay, 数字 numbers. So I have discussed numbers from 0 to 20 in the previous lecture. I did a small mistake in the previous video in writing the number 0, so I will correct it now and clarify it so that the learners will not have confusion about writing the number 0. So the number 0, I just left one stroke named Heng. I left this stroke in writing the 0, and it is like this: Ling, Ling, Ling. Okay, I just made a mistake and in writing and missing this stroke. This one is known as Heng, Heng. So I left this stroke in writing the Ling character for number 0. So you just have to keep this in mind, that you do not need to miss this stroke while writing the number 0. In previous video I missed it, so this was the only mistake that I wanted to talk about in this lecture, and I hope that you will write the number 0 in a correct order now with all the complete strokes. So we will proceed to our today's lecture, and we will start learning numbers from 20 to 100. We already knew that how we are going to write a number 20. So I told you that if you remembered or memorized the numbers from 1 to 10 or 0 to 10, then you already know that the number for writing 2 in Chinese is like this in character. So it is 2, and the number for writing 10 is 12. So if you want to write number 20, you just have to write multiplied, and this will become 20 as we mentioned. So the same rule is going to be applied for numbers like 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90. The same rule will be applied for these numbers as we applied for the number 20. And you will now see it by yourself that you just need to know the numbers for if you want to write the number 30, you just need to know the number for 3, the character for 3, and the character for 10. Just for 40, you just need to know the character for 4, and the same is you need to know the character for 10. And similarly, it will proceed in reaching the number 90. Okay, so it is like the multiplication of 2 with 10, and it became 20. Okay, 20, the number 20. Okay, so you can now let's just write number 20, 30, 40, I will just write it over here. 20, 30, 40, 50, okay, and 60. Here I will write 70 and 80 and 90, okay, and so this is up to 90, okay. So I just wrote it that if you want to write it, so you have to know the character for writing 2, and then you multiply it with 10. So it is 2, it is R, and it is 10. 2 multiplied by 10, and it will become 20, okay. R 10, R 10, R 10. And this one is, you just need to know the character for, okay, for 3, and it will, for writing 10, so it will become 30. It is like 3 multiplied by 10, okay. So you just need to write it over here, and it will be like 30, 30. Okay, I will write the pinyin on the left hand side of the numbers. I will just write the numbers over here, and for 4 you have to remember the character for writing the number 4, and this will be 40, like multiplied by 4 multiplied by 10, so it will give you 40, and here the number will be 40, 40, 40, 40, okay. Similarly, if you want to write the number for 50, so you just have to write 5, and then you have to write this, so it will be 5 multiplied by 10, and it will be 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, okay, 50. This is for the number 50, and for 60 you have to multiply this, and it will be, write it over here. This is 6 multiplied by 10, and it becomes 60, and it is, if you want to write it over here, so it will be 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, okay. So this is for number 60, and now we will write for 70. So it is the same, you just need to know the character for writing 7, and then you have to multiply it with 10, and then it will give you 70, okay, 70. So we just wrote 70, 70, 70, 70, 70. This is the pinyin, okay. 70, 70, okay, 70, 70, 7 multiplied by 10, okay. So write 80 over here, it will be, so multiply the character of 8, this is pa, and multiply it with 10, so it will become 80. So it is like 80 80 80 80 is the first tone and second rising tone. And similarly for 90 it will be, you just have to write it with 10 and it will become 90. This is 9 and this is 10. So you got your number and it is 9 90 90 90 90 90. Okay, so this is all about writing numbers 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 and 90. Okay, and if you want to write a number, some numbers like 21, like 31, like 41, 51, numbers like that. So these are random numbers and we will just know one formula for that and it will become easy for us to write these numbers. So just pay your attention on this lecture, so you will be able to know the numbers from 20 to 100. Okay, 20 to 100. So if we want to write number 21, these are random numbers. Okay, so now these are in the middle of these numbers are between 20 and 100. Okay, but we already knew 20 and 30 and 40, 50, 60 till 90. Okay, so for example, I am writing random numbers now, 21 for example, and I'm writing number 35, I'm writing number 40, 43, okay, and I'm writing number 77, and I'm writing number 66, and I'm writing number 99. Okay, 99. So let's just start. So for this, writing this, you need to know three numbers. Okay, so the first number would be R, and the second number would be Shi, and here the first one is multiply, and the second operation which you will do here is addition. So you need to know 1. So these are numbers 2 multiplied by 10 plus 1. So it will give you 21. Okay, 21 21 21 21 21 21. So it is R multiplied by, or you just need not to write it, R 21. Okay, now for writing 35 you just need to know three numbers also over here, 3, and then multiply it with 10, and then add 5 with it. So it will be like 3 multiplied by 10 plus 5, and it will be 35. 35. Okay, 3 multiplied by 10, 30, and if you add 5 with it, it will become 35. Okay, now write 43. So you just need to know three numbers here also. So first number would be 4 multiplied by 10, and a plus with 3. So it is 4 multiplied by 10 plus 3. So it is 43. 43. Now if you want to write 77, you just need to know three numbers. The first number would be, okay, and the second number would be, and the third number would be so it is 7 multiplied by 10 plus 7, and you saw that it is 77. Okay, so you got that, and you want to write 66, so you multiply it with and you add it with another 6, so it is 6 66 66 66 66. Okay, this one became 77 as you saw it. Okay, it's already over here. So, and 66, 6 multiplied by 10, 60, and plus 6, 66. And if you want to write this one, so you have to write it so 99 99 99 99. Okay, so it became 99, and the last number that you want to write it is 100. So you write it, it has its own name. So 100, you can write 100 is, I will just remove this one to write 100. Okay, so we got these numbers, how to know and write their pinyin and their characters and their numbers in numbers. So it is known as, it has its own character for itself. $100 $100. Okay, 100. So this is all for today. I hope that you learned the numbers from 20 to 100 in an easy way. If you have any question, you can ask it. You can ask about it in the comment sections and I'll try to reply you as soon as possible. So this is all for today, and we will meet each other in next interesting lecture regarding Chinese language. Till then, see you, 再见.